What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires, and we just got a huge breaking story and deadline about Avengers 5, letting us know that the #1 choice for director by Marvel is none other than Shawn Levy, the director on Deadpool and Wolverine, and they even had some very interesting plot points and takes on what's going on with the film, added some extra details towards the end. We're going to do the normal read through the article in full. I'm going to annotate it where I can, and we're going to break it all down. The latest announcements coming about Avengers 5 via deadline, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, just about 2 months away. Again, all you gotta do be a sub, leave a comment. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so again, this broke in the last 15 minutes from deadline under the headline, with Deadpool and Wolverine set to save summer. Shawn Levy tops list to direct Marvel's next Avengers movie, ? The Dish, where they go on to report, quote, exclusive, as Wolverine and Deadpool tracks huge ahead of its July 26th release and looms as a summer box office savior, we can reveal that director Shawn Levy is the top choice and is having early conversations to direct another Marvel Studios pick, the next Avengers movie. Deadline hears that Levy has been given the latest script by Michael Waldron. The sources add that he has not given an answer on whether or not he will take the job, and the studio is still planning to meet with other directors while they wait on a decision from him, and of course Marvel Studios could not be reached for comment. They go on to say, quote, we can't say for sure that Levy will take the job. He expects to be heavily involved as a director and executive producer on the final season of Netflix signature series Stranger Things, and there's also a Star Wars film in his future. Still, the prospect of Levy steering the next Avengers makes a hell of a lot of sense as Marvel boss Kevin Feige continues to sort out the next iteration of his superhero empire. They then continue by adding some small details they've heard about the project. Quote, even though no director is set and the script only recently came in, Marvel has been working hard in recent months to pull this together so shooting can begin next year on one of Marvel's largest productions to date. Sources close to the project say that more than 60 MCU characters could reprise their roles, including everyone from Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Benedict Cumberbatch, to Tom Hiddleston, Simu Liu, and Karen Gillan. Unlike the first 4 films in which there was a core group that consisted of Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Hemsworth, and Ruffalo, many of the characters in this film would have equal footing, making it more of an ensemble feature instead of a handful of characters leading the team. They conclude by saying plot details are unknown, and following Jonathan Majors' exit from the MCU as Kang following his reckless assault conviction in December, it is unknown who the central villain would be, or if the film could possibly include multiple antagonists. Now, this shouldn't be shocking news at all because we kind of heard this at the end of last year, where multiple sources said that Kevin Feige and the rest of the team at Marvel Studios was so impressed with what they had already seen from Deadpool and Wolverine, and specifically Shawn Levy's work in directing the film, that they were interested in him doing future films at Marvel. We had also heard the rumor that Kevin Feige had basically changed his mind on what Avengers 5 might look like or the characters included, only because what he had seen from Deadpool and Wolverine, and thinking to himself that those characters basically needed to be part of Avengers 5 too. Now the fact that Shawn Levy might end up directing this film, or that he's got first refusal on the script, I think really makes it a lot more likely that Deadpool and Wolverine will play some part in the film. Now, this article definitely made it sound like they put a lot of work in already, but they are super under the gun to get this all together and soon, because they said next year in this article, but really Avengers 5 starts filming this year, literally on New Year's Eve, December 31st is when they'll kick off the production. It's said to be in LA and the UK, but they need to lock up a director first and foremost if they're going to be able to get this filming and underway the way they want to and hit the release dates for Avengers 5 and Avengers 6 in 2026 and 2027 respectively. Last we had heard from trusted industry insider Daniel RPK, as of right now, those are still the on-target release dates for Marvel Studios to get these Avengers films out, which honestly I really feel like is probably going to be the biggest factor in whether or not Shawn Levy takes the job, because he's so in demand in Hollywood and has already committed to so many other projects, as they mentioned Stranger Things and even talked to Lucasfilm about doing a future Star Wars films that by all reports looks like it might be a go. So fingers crossed he can make the time for this film, or that it's the project that he wants to do, and then of course he'd pick it over others. But who knows what contractual agreements lie behind the scenes for things he's already committed to. And this stuff does happen all the time, where maybe a perfect casting or a perfect director simply can't commit to a project because they've got something else going on for conflict. So we'll wait and see. This all definitely points to a director announcement at the upcoming San Diego Comic-Con or D23 presentations this summer for sure. I know that they're going to not only race to get that director locked down so they can shoot and release the movie, but so that they can also have something to give the fans and by this summer. And let's face it, if they don't have a director locked in by the end of July or the beginning of August, them shooting starting December 31st looks less and less likely. Guys, let me know all your thoughts though down below. There have been a ton of names sort of floated around Avengers 5. Do you agree with me that this is probably the most logical choice, given he's a known commodity at the studio recently and has, by all accounts, at least with the team, impressed them for what he's done with Deadpool and Wolverine? And do you agree that this probably means that Deadpool and Wolverine are going to find their way into Avengers 5? I am all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. In fact, we just announced a brand new winner a couple of videos ago. That's our video covering Nova. I'll make sure to link it at the end of this if you haven't checked that winner announcement out. But we're also giving one away for every official Marvel release throughout the year. So Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Agatha, whatever they've ended up naming it, Deadpool and Wolverine, Eyes of Wakanda, whatever else Marvel releases and throughout this year. With each release, we'll do a PlayStation 5 giveaway, and when we get closer to Deadpool and Wolverine, we'll start giving away tickets to see that as well. If you want to be entered for any of the official giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules always have and always will apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos that you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced in the videos at the end of videos, like we did just days ago, live with my voice, and the winning comment shown on screen. We then verify the account. It'll always be done that way, so please stay safe, stay vigilant, especially here on YouTube. If you should ever get a spammer comment trying to make you pay for shipping, keep in mind, content creators don't do that. Just go ahead and report that comment directly to YouTube. They are very fast about deleting it and then suspending the account. And then not only have you removed that comment from said content creator's page, but you've removed that commenting account from everyone that they've commented that spam comment on. You are doing everybody such a service at the community. And while they've left my channel alone for quite a while, they are still targeting this corner of the internet, or rather some of my friends' content creation pages. And I feel like a PSA just helps keep everybody safe. Again, keep in mind, no content creator will ever tell you in a comment that you've won, and certainly will never, ever, ever charge you for shipping. It's just a scam, so keep that in mind and never give out your information on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places: Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.